Hi, welcome to First Layer First. I'm Brian, and today we're going to be designing, slicing, and 3D printing a tool storage solution for your 3D printer. For this particular design, we are going to look at the design from above and draw how it would look as if we had an aerial view. Then we'll use that sketch to extrude up and create our tool holder. The first thing to do is sketch out a layout of how you want your tools and also measure your tools with a digital caliper. Next, we're going to open Fusion, choose the top view, and begin a sketch. Now let's create a centered rectangle in the dimensions you want your base to be. The next step is to create a cutout for each of your tools. I'm going to start with a rectangle for my digital calipers. Throughout your sketch, you'll want to make sure that you keep it constrained. You'll know it's constrained with the little lock icon next to the sketch on the left-hand side. In this case, to do so, add a distance from the base rectangle to the first line of the cutout for your caliper. Next, I'm going to create a circle for a tool holder. Move it to where I want, and next to constrain it, I'm going to measure from the circle to 2 points. Let's repeat that process for 2 more circles. Next, repeat the process for an oval, and in this case, I'll also need to move around some of the circles to make everything fit. Now let's create a series of rectangles for tool holders. Again, we'll use distances to constrain them, including the distances between each of the rectangles. Finally, let's complete the sketch. We're going to add some more circles for tool holders, as well as some rectangles. We'll use some collinear constraints to line things up as well. In retrospect, we probably could have used more collinear constraints throughout the sketch to line things up. Now let's extrude the base. Select everything in your sketch and hit the extrude. Let's make the base 50 millimeters thick. Now hide the body and show the sketch. Select all the items shown. This time we're going to use an extrusion again, 15 millimeters from the bottom all the way to the top to create a hole for the tools. For the last couple tools, we're going to repeat the process, except start at 40 millimeters from the bottom. Now to round over the edges, let's put a fillet on all of them of 5 millimeters. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn the notification on if you like this video. Some of the items were too close to the edge, so I went back in and adjusted them. In addition, I noticed that the tool holder itself was too wide, and later on went and adjusted that. Once you make adjustments to the sketch, the model will be updated accordingly. Before leaving Fusion, be sure to export your model. Next, we'll go into Bamboo Studio and slice. Also, make sure you choose the correct nozzle, the filament, and the settings you'd like to print at. Now it's time to slice the model. Let's print it. You'll notice that the final product looks a little different from what was in the sketch. I'd like to remind you how important it is to measure twice and cut once. Somehow I made some mistakes with my measurement. I don't know if the caliper got reset to 0 or something along the way. So I had to make some adjustments to the sketch and print it a second time. In the description below, you'll find a link to the model file, as well as links to tools that fit the tool holder. We make a small commission if you buy the tools. Thank you. I hope you enjoyed watching the design and build of this tool holder. If you have any ideas for future projects, please comment below.